What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video here in the World of Juice channel. Welcome back to the final season of the Cleveland Browns retro rebuild here on Madden 21 on the PC. That is correct. We are in the final season. We are in the 2019 regular season, about ready to head into the 2019 playoffs. Well, we got to simulate the regular season in this episode, and then in the next episode, hopefully, if we play good, we'll be in the playoffs for the final time in this series. At the end of the video, or not this video, at the end of the playoff video, I'll probably do a little bit of a recap of like how many Super Bowls we ended up winning, and like who are some of my favorite players that we had on the team throughout the years and stuff like that. So make sure you stay tuned till the end of that video to see that. But for this one, we are going to be doing just like what we always do. We're going to be simulating throughout the regular season this year and then playing one game at the end of the season to finish out the video. I hope you guys do enjoy. We've got another retro rebuild coming after this one concludes, so make sure you keep an eye out for that. I have not revealed the team that I'm going to be using, but like I said a couple of videos ago, I assume that you guys already know what the team is because it's pretty obvious who's been a really bad team over the past like 2 decades that I have not used yet. So I think you guys should already know who that is. But to get back on track with this, it's 2019, baby. It is 2019. Hopefully we can win one final Super Bowl. Hopefully we can make the playoffs. I mean, we started out good so far. I'll show you guys that when we get into the actual video. And I like the way this team is playing. I like the way that Patrick Mahomes has grown so far. I like the way that our team looks. I like the way that we are built. We went all in the offseason, brought in some huge overall players to make this team the best it possibly can be for the final season. Because if you guys remember from last episode, or from last season, we lost in the Super Bowl to the LA Rams. So we got revenge on our minds, and we have one season to get that and fulfill it for one final Super Bowl. So make sure you guys stick around, hit that like button, hit the notification bell and the subscription button as well. Join the Juice Club. Let's go finish this season. All right, here we are in the 2019 regular season, like I said we would be, and I have the 2020 draft class loaded in just because I didn't want to have just a random draft class loaded in. And as you can see, this is just take away from the immersion of the entire series. I don't want that to happen, so that's the reason why we are ending it here. Like, you don't want to see. You guys already know what these guys look like because they're in this actual game that we're playing right now, just not in this roster. So, see, Tua is doesn't even look anything like what he actually looks like. So, see, it just would ruin the immersion. Joe Burrow is black. So, I mean, I could go and change it and make it look a little bit closer, but I don't want to do that. I mean, it's just not. It would just ruin the immersion. Having a whole draft class full of auto-generated faces just wouldn't look good. So we're gonna end it here, but that's completely fine. The negotiations, they don't matter that much because this is our final season, so we don't really have to pay these guys, to be honest. So it doesn't matter about that. All that matters is trying to win one final Super Bowl. And if you guys have forgotten what our roster looks like for this final season, we have Patrick Mahomes at 85 overall as our starting quarterback. Lamar Jackson's behind him. Then Zeke at a 91. We did get Adrian Peterson in the offseason. Derrick Henry's behind him, and then Alvin Kamara's behind him. Then we got Devontae Adams, Stephon Diggs, Michael Thomas, Percy Harvin, Braxton Miller, Tyreek Hill as our wide receivers. On the offensive line, we've got Joe Thomas with Brandon Scherff behind him, Rodney Hudson and Deion Dawkins, Travis Frederick and Jason Kelsey, Zach Martin and Ali Marpet, and Trent Williams and David Bakhtiari. Trent Williams and Joe Thomas have been our two corner offensive linemen since the very beginning of the series. So that's pretty cool that neither one of them are retired and neither one of them have wanted to leave. basically. So I think Joe Thomas is like 35, right? 34. So he's getting up there in age. Then we got Gronk, Travis Kelce, and George Kittle as the 3 tight ends behind, or as our 3 tight ends. On defense, this is just, it's too good. It's too nasty. Look at this effing defense. We've got Myles Garrett, Joey Bosa. We've got Marcel Darius and Aaron Donald, who I said I wanted Aaron Donald to be the starter. And then J.J. Watt, Leonard Williams, and DeForest Buckner. Yeah. We brought J.J. Watt back in the offseason. We traded away a first-round pick and something else, I think. Or maybe we got him straight up for that. I can't remember. But we didn't trade a lot for him, actually. And we got J.J. Watt back. He is now 30 years old. He was on our team in the beginning. We were the ones that drafted him, as you can see. We had him for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 seasons. And then around this time was when the salary cap started to screw things up. So we had to trade him away. He spent 3 years in Philly, and now he's back here in Cleveland, in his home where he belongs. So that's Pog right there, that these guys are on our offensive line. On our defensive line. This is scary. As for the corners, we got Stephon Gilmore, Byron Jones, Richard Sherman, Patrick Peterson, and Marcus Peters as our corners. Very solid corner. And then our linebacking core is just too disgusting. Navarro Bowman, Alden Smith, and Jalen Smith. And then we've got C.J. Mosley, Deion Jones, Luke Kuechly, Ryan Shazier. And on the other outside linebacker spot, we've got Von Miller, Deion Jones, and Alden Smith. So, yeah. Look at this. Look how many X factors are on this defense. It's crazy. Eric Reed at free safety with Tyrann Mathieu behind him, and then Harrison Smith and Jamal Adams are the 2 free safeties there. This team is nasty. Nasty, bro. We gotta win a Super Bowl in this season, or it's a failure of a season, because we've got such high standards. And plus, the only reason we didn't win a Super Bowl last season was because I choked it. It wasn't because this team wasn't good enough to win it. It wasn't good enough to beat the Rams. It was just because I choked it in the end, and I lost that game. And because we had a stupid not fumble that ended up being a fumble. So that's also stupid. That was also a reason why we lost. But forgetting about that, moving on, we got revenge on our minds. Hold on, let me check real quickly. Do we play the Rams at all this season? Do we play the Rams? We do not play the LA Rams this season. So we will have to wait until the playoffs, if they even make it, and if we make it, to get our revenge on the Rams. So I hope you guys do enjoy this final season. I'm not sure who the game we're going to play is, but we'll play one at the end. And then like we always do, and then we'll close it out from there. But smash that like button, hit the notification bell, and the subscription button as well. Join the Juice Club. Let's get simulating this final season. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we are, week 17 of the regular season, the final week. We are 14-1 on the season. We lost a couple of weeks ago to the Steelers by 1, which is very depressing. Mainly because it's the Steelers, but also because we were so close to another perfect season. We got one a couple of years back, but we have not got one since. We've been close the past 2 seasons, but keep losing just 1 game in the regular season, which is annoying. We should probably have 3. We should probably now have a chance at 3 perfect seasons, but it is what it is. I have not used any of my scouting points because it doesn't matter. We're not going to draft anybody this year. We have a ton of first-round picks, we have a ton of second-round picks. I'm not going to use any of those. Take a look at the playoff picture. The Rams are not in the playoffs, so we won't get a chance to get our revenge on LA. Hopefully, we'll have to just win the Super Bowl. That'll be our revenge on LA, I guess. But in the AFC, the Titans, the Chargers, the Dolphins, the Raiders, Jags, and Broncos are all in the playoffs alongside us. We are the 1 seed, obviously, because we're 14-1 on the season, which is very, very nice that we are doing so well. In the AFC, we clinched the 1 seed. We have clinched the 1 seed because we are 14-1, and the second best record is 10-5. Who's doing bad in the NFC? Oh, the AFC has the Texans, the team that we're going to be playing as the worst team at 4-10-1. What about the NFC? 3-12 with the Giants and the Niners. All right, interesting. I'm not going to show you guys the stats because I'll show you guys the stats at the end of this game so that you can get the full of what the stats look like for the end of the season. The offense is looking good. We got plus 1, plus 2 morales on a couple guys. On defense, you saw that it said 99 overall. That's because C.J. Mosley, Luke Kuechly, and Von Miller are all 99 overall without a morale boost. JJ's 99 overall. Stephon Gilmore's 98. Aaron Donald's a 94. With the boost, he's a 96. Darius is a 97. These guys are monsters. They're scary, and we are ready to go. We're a 97 overall team, 96 offense, 99 defense. We are ready to go slap some cheeks. Oh, baby, let's get that shmoney. Let's go play the Houston Texans, boys, and get this 15-1 season done. So the next episode, we can go get that chip. All right, we start this game off down 7 to the 4-10-1 Houston Texans. And forget that because Zeke Elliott makes it a tie game. Feed me. All right, so the Texans scored again. This offense is like going up and down the field on our amazing 99 overall God Squad, which I don't understand. But also, Will Lutz missed the extra point on that touchdown that I just had. So it's now 14-6, and we got to get a 2-point conversion if we want to even have a chance at taking the lead, which is not ideal in the slightest, especially since I just got sacked out of my mind by Mario Williams. That's all right. I got this. Just roll out of the pocket here and then throw it away because that was Brian Cushing, I'm pretty sure. He was a speedy, speedy boy. Come on, boys. Come on, boys. We need a big touchdown here. Oh, that's a bad throw. That's a very, very bad throw. We might lose this one, boys. We might lose this one. All right, we're back here. Our defense held 14-6. I wish I would have scored and then our defense would hold. But I'm not so lucky so far. Michael Thomas, let's go, my man. Big play. Big catch down the field. Exactly what I needed here. Let's drop this off to Zeke just to get a couple extra yards so that I can run the same post play. And then that should mean that my main man's not open. But this should be open. That's not open. Oh, thank God he dropped it. For some reason, I don't know if it was the way that I was throwing it or what, but like the ball didn't go as far that way as I thought it was going to be. And then Diggs just followed the ball and not really did much else. I'm going to take off and run here. I got tons of space with Mahomes. He's not as fast as he used to be. And by used to be, I mean he's not as fast as his original Madden character that's in the game. This is not the original Madden character if you did not know. Let's see what we got with 52 seconds left at the 29-yard line. I'm going to have to roll out here, fire it in, and that's a pick again. Patrick, what are we doing? I know you're throwing the run stats are not that great, but come on, man. All right, of course our defense keeps holding, but I keep throwing the ball right back to the defense. Can I stop throwing interceptions, please? God, I waited too early, or I waited too long on that. I got to make sure that we kick this field goal here. And I missed that, right? I missed that. Did I miss that? I missed that. God dang it, bro. Why do I suck at this game? The defense is playing out of its mind, but I cannot seem to give them any help. I cannot seem to put this ball in the back of the end zone here for the life of me. Thank you, Zeke. Thank you so much for doing that. Wow, that was a lot harder than it should have been. All right, we're going to show a little bit of punting, a little bit of punt returning because Tyreek Hill's back there. And we love Tyreek Hill as a football player, not as a person. Oh, I was hoping to get up and then go, and then it didn't work out. It didn't work out. It is what it is, though. 2 minutes and 41 seconds left in this game. It is a tie game at 14 apiece. That is a rocket to Percy Harvin. Actually, could have been thrown harder, but Mahomes didn't throw it as hard as he probably could. We're going to run some no huddle. Snap this ball quickly again. Dump this down to Zeke because we were going to get destroyed if we didn't. And then that's probably going to take us to the 2-minute warning. All right, the 2-minute warning has come. Now it is time to waste clock and win this game or score here and then just have the defense stop us. Stephon Diggs into the end zone. We finally have the lead, boys. It took a lot more than it probably should have, but we got the lead. And I'm going to show you guys the defense because why not? We've got a 99 overall defense going up against this Texans team that's not very good, but they're playing out of their minds against us. This is their Super Bowl. They know that they can't make the playoffs, so this is their Super Bowl. We got to go against Jameis Winston, who is the quarterback for the Texans, and Aaron Donald shuts that down very quickly. They use their first timeout. Let's see if we can get to him one more time and force a 4th down for the Texans. That would be big. That would be poggers. Aaron Donald makes the play. It's going to be incomplete, so it is 4th down, but they didn't have to use a timeout, which is annoying. They're going to go for it, obviously, because it's 4-down territory, and they're down by a touchdown. So they got to go for this. Donald doesn't get the swim through. No pressure on the quarterback, and it's going to be caught. You got to be kidding me. One-on-one coverage, and he catches that? Who's out there? Who's the corner out there? That's Gilmore, right? That's got to be Gilmore on the number 1 receiver. So what was that, Gilmore? One-on-one coverage. He just tossed that ball. It was Josh Doxson? Josh Doxson made that catch. Okay, whatever. That's a good throw. Kuechly's there, but he's going to get the 1st down. They are climbing the field with under a minute to go. And pick that off. Oh, it's Patrick Peterson, excuse me, that is out there. He was the one that I'm assuming is covering the number 1 receiver for some reason, or maybe that's the number 2 receiver. They used their 2nd timeout. Let's keep playing zone. Keep playing zone here. 24 seconds. They have 1 timeout, and they are at the red zone. We need some pressure on the quarterback. That's big. Kuechly, baby! Let's go. J.J. Watt got the sack. He got the pressure. We survived. Let's go. Built different. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I do not know how we survived that, but we did. Patrick Mahomes went 20 of 30, 289 yards, a touchdown, and 2 picks. Both those picks were my fault because his throw on the run stat is not very good, and I was throwing on the run. I cannot believe we survived. 19 rushes, 93 yards, 2 touchdowns for Zeke Elliott. Devontae Adams had 4 catches, 46 yards. 1 touchdown for Stephon Diggs was that big run that he had after the catch. As for the defense, Luke Kuechly, baby, let's go. 10 tackles and that interception that won us the game. Patrick Peterson also had an interception in the game. Did he return his for a touchdown? I don't think he did. Obviously he didn't because we scored all of our touchdowns. What are you thinking about, Juice? Duh, he didn't return his. As for kicking, we saw that Will Lutz missed that field goal. We missed the one that he did, but they didn't take the one. What? Did it get blocked? It didn't get blocked. Why didn't they take the... Oh, because he missed the extra point. Duh, I don't know why I said field goal at the beginning. He missed the extra point. I'm such an idiot, bro. It's crazy how much of an idiot I am. But we end up winning 21-14. We should not have won that game by any means. We should not have ever had a chance at winning that game. We were destroyed in that game. Our defense came up clutch, holding them to just 14 points. And then, oh, baby, did we win. Wow. We stole that game. We absolutely stole that game, and we won. Thank the Lord, baby Jesus. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're in the playoffs. It is the divisional round against the Miami Dolphins. Take a quick look at the bracket before we wrap things up here. It is the Dolphins versus us and the Titans versus the Chargers. So either way, in the AFC Championship game, we'll have to play a team that we've played many times, either the Titans or the Chargers. Hopefully it's not the Titans because last time we played the Titans in the playoffs, we got absolutely smoked. And then over on the NFC side, it is the Bucks and the Vikings and the Panthers-Packers in the divisional round. So that'll be for the next episode. One final thing before we get out of here is going to be, if I can click the right thing, is going to be the stats and the awards for this season. We've got Patrick Mahomes. That's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. We've got Patrick Mahomes with 4,300 passing yards, 31 touchdowns, 10 picks. Then on the rushing side, we had Zeke with 244 carries, 1,200 yards, 15 touchdowns. Adrian Peterson with 18 touchdowns as well. So the backups getting, I've noticed this, that in simulation, they give the backups a lot of the goal line situations, and then Zeke gets a lot of just the first, second down situations. So that's a little bit weird, but I don't know. Maybe I have to change that. And Devontae Adams had 79 catches, 1,000 yards, 4 touchdowns. Gronk almost had 1,000 yards with 83 catches. Percy Harvin had 85 catches, 8 and 9 touchdowns. Diggs, 8 touchdowns. Okay. Kelsey didn't really get a lot of playing time. As for the defense, we had Luke Kuechly with 115 tackles. Once again, I think he only missed one season where he didn't have 100-plus tackles, which is just crazy to think about. 7 tackles for loss, 2.5 sacks, 2 picks. Patrick Peterson had 82 tackles, a half a sack. Gilmore had a half a sack. As for the sack leaders, Aaron Donald, 17.5. J.J. Watt, 17. Garrett, 5. Leonard Williams, 4. 2.5 for Kuechly, 2.5 for Mosley, 2.5 for Darius, 2 for Bowman, 1 for Miller and Bosa and Sheldon Richardson. And then we talked about the 2 that had a half a sack as well. Interceptions, Pat Pete, 3. Matthew, 3. Kuechly, 2. Miller, 2. Gilmore, 2. Jones, Smith, Reed, 2. And then Mosley had 1 as well. We had to have somebody who took that back for a touchdown. Did we have no pick sixes? Are you kidding me? Whatever. No safeties. Oh, 1 safety. Aaron Donald got a safety. No block. 1 block kick. Alden Smith blocked a kick. Fumbles. We forced 3 fumbles, and we recovered 2 of them. Okay. I respect it. Good defense. Good defense this season. Kicking, Will Lutz went 12 of 16 on the field goals. Kicked a 53-yarder, 62 of 64 on extra points. He had 2 of them blocked, actually, so that's interesting to know. Kick returning, nobody did anything, and punt returning, nobody did anything. Those are the stats, though. Now on to the awards. All right, so Kyler Murray is your league MVP. Hey, man, go off. Rookie of the year? He got to be Rookie of the Year, right? MVP, and then Offensive Player of the Year, and Offensive Rookie of the Year. So he did everything. Kyler Murray is that dude. Who won Coach of the Year? I did. Finally. All right, so in the AFC, Ben Roethlisberger wins Offensive Player of the Year on the Ravens. That's weird to see. James Laurinaitis, good for James, winning Defensive Player of the Year on the Colts at a 79 overall, too. Offensive Rookie of the Year is Dwayne Haskins. All right, Dwayne. I see you out here. Then Defensive Rookie of the Year is Devin White. Yeah, I wanted Devin White, but I couldn't get him. Best quarterback is Derek Carr, even though Ben Roethlisberger won Offensive Player of the Year. That makes a little bit more sense. Zeke wins Best Running Back. Best Wide Receiver is Chad Hansen. Okay. Trent Williams is Best Offensive Lineman. Look at this. Look at the domination. The top 7 guys are all Browns players, plus the 10th guy is a Browns player. There's only 2 from different teams. That's domination right there. Best defensive lineman is J.J. Watt. Best linebacker is James Laurinaitis. Best defensive back is Brashad Breeland. And the best kicker is John Potter. Those are your awards and stats for the season. We had the best offense in the league and the 8th best defense in the league. Wow. 8th best defense in the league. We had finished this season with a 97 overall team, 96 offense, 99 defense. So we are poggers right now, boys. It is going to look easy for the Super Bowl. Hopefully we can do that in the next episode. Smash that like button, notification bell, and the subscription button as well. Join the Juice Club. See you guys in the next one. See ya!